Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Aquarius for August 2021. So, before I begin, I'd just like to welcome everyone, and especially anyone who's new to my channel in our Angel School community. But before we begin, I'd like to just highlight a couple of things. So one, the format of the reading, and the other, my special offer, Angel Reading. And I'm just seeing an angel number before I begin, 844, so I'll just hold on to that. Well, let's go ahead and read it now. Well, yeah. Let's just trust their time. So the message says, the archangels and angels are supporting you in all ways, including help with financial flow and abundance. Okay? So they're helping you with financial flow and abundance. They're supporting you in all ways. So hang tight, Aquarius. All right. So I'll come back to that. So I'll go ahead and start with the angel reading special offer. It's my half-hour reading for $77, and I've extended it to one full hour since the pandemic. So if you like an angel reading with me, you can go to my webpage, theangelschool.com/services. That link is below the video. And on that page, you would just select the half-hour reading as is, and within 24 hours on the first business day, I will send you a confirmation email noting the special offer. And it will note the full hour for the month of August. And with that email comes everything you need to set up an appointment. So just follow the process. All right. Now, the card on the left represents the archangel that you'll be working with. So let's pay attention to see which archangel will be helping you with this. And then, and this archangel, I just saw the word strength. So this archangel will be helping to give you strength, okay? And then the card on the right will be a message from your guardian angel, okay? And so the card on the left is a card from the Major Arcana. It represents the major lessons, themes, energies, and influences moving in your life, okay? And then the card on the right is from the Minor Arcana, and it shows the day-to-day interactions of how those lessons are playing out and focusing specifically in your life. And so this card will also give you sort of advice, divine prescriptions about how to work with these major energies. Okay, so let's take a deep breath together and just focus on your heart center. Breathe in and out. So I'm seeing eagle, and they did say this before. The guardian angel message was that there's going to be a paradigm shift in your perspective. And there was another word, I can feel it, I can't see it. And so the eagle, is able to soar so high that it can really see the long game and see everything that's going on and see it from a place of wisdom. So you can work with this animal totem, Aquarius, and how appropriate it is because you're an air sign, right? And so the thing is that this is about integrity, and you know what the right thing to do, and to hold others accountable by your own example. you set this example, you raise the bar for others. And so be careful not to get dragged into those lower frequencies when you really need it to hold that higher vision and to use your perspective and that clarity that you have to help others kind of cut through the BS of their ego, is what I'm sort of seeing here. So, just going back for a couple of pieces, because first, what's going on with this month of August, and in general, the first thing they showed me was for the month of August was a vision of an African American woman who was trying to shuffle her breasts in order to free them from her blouse. And when she did, a newborn baby appeared, wrapped with a little beanie, just as if it's coming out of the hospital. And she was eager to nurture it and to surround it with her love. So I feel like it's not only a rebirth and start of something, a new adventure, but also one that is healing, I might add, this time, as I sense that. What happened next is, and so this gives you the image of the Empress, and which means expansion and creativity, luxury, right, nurturance. And then what appeared from her cleavage was a bunny rabbit, a white bunny rabbit, this miracle of unconditional love and warmth and gentleness and softness. And then a white dog, unconditional love. Our animals love us unconditionally. And then, and it highlights our purpose to be unconditionally loving towards others, this white dog, right? And then a tree with the branches and the roots. And this is my symbol for our alignment and connection with Source, and that how we're running that, the channeling, the connection of if we're cutting it off or if we're expanding that. And then just a whole litter of white rabbits just came out like like pulling out a magician's hat. And so this just gives us a sense of many opportunities unfolding, many opportunities of rebirth, of purity, integrity, power, and in another sense too, because Empress is still a seat of power, but she leads and rules in a very different way. And this gives us a sense, tying into the next vision I saw, which is for a specific event, because in this, on the 8th of August, there's two events happening, and there's a new moon in Leo. So we got that energy and the creativity and confidence and boldness, right, and so forth. And then we have this Stargate of Lyra, so which people are calling the Lion's Gate 555. And the 555 is basically just means that changes are going to be rumbling throughout all areas of your life. And the Lion's Gate, as they showed it to me, so I hadn't spoken about it because they hadn't shown it to me so that I could understand it and really confidently speak about it. But when they showed it to me, it was after I saw a King of Pentacles. I recognized him to be the King of Pentacles, but he wasn't in a throne. He was sitting on the ground and with his back against a tree. Against the tree, that was in the Empress, vision. And now he's sitting with his back against it, not on a throne that's remote and not earth made, right? So it's like we're getting back to our true nature and really aligning with Source. So that's going to be one of the purposes of it. This Lion Gate, how it's going to work for us. Then the king was holding a bunny rabbit, caressing it, nurturing it in the same way that the queen was. So the Stargate of Lyra is going to bring balance to our masculine energy, this overemphasis of ambition and capitalism and all these constructs, right, where and he was sobbing because this pure unconditional love of the bunny rabbit just cracked open his heart. and it's like in that moment, love made him reborn. And all of that which was held back and suppressed was now flowing as the tears were cascading. And he was wiping the tears, but he didn't try to escape. He remained there, but he had to wipe so that he could see the miracle, continue to see it. So he's using his hands to wipe away the tears like a window wiper in a car. And it made me think of the Five of Cups, because I thought, oh my God, somebody's going to die, because he was crying. But it was the self. And so the thing about it was that all of these cards were coming together, and I realized that all the components of the king had been shuffled around. He was no longer this stoic figure, but he was more than what he was before, not less. He wasn't weak, but more. And that's really important for us to be aware of, because I'm going to tell you the truth. Going through that Lion's Gate, and they showed it to me as a flame. I don't know why I have such trouble saying this. A tongue flame, all right? Or a tongued flame is how they showed it to me. Like the Midas hat of the bishop, which represents that Pentecostal fire. So that's going to purify us. And when we go through it energetically, and everybody is, for some of us, it's going to really screw with us, because it's going to screw up what we thought our roles were and what we thought our purpose was. And so we're going to have a time of adjustment, and it will be like, it's also not at the end times, but this is the end of an era. It will be like, as Jesus said, the gnashing of teeth, and I forget the whole phrase, but everybody knows it, right? So, but it's because we will be, it will really just get inside of us, and it'll cause us to see ourselves, and we might weep, not because of the pain, but because of the joy. Because in that moment we see ourselves and the illusions that we've been projecting. We will also in that moment be free. Once you recognize the truth, know the truth, that's what it means, that the truth will set you free. Because when you recognize the truth, it may create an emotional disruption, but you will be free. The disruption is freedom, a breakthrough. And you're going to be having a lot of these. And imagine this on a global scale, because everybody's going through it, and governments are going to be in time. It doesn't mean that people can't still project those illusions and try not to see, but it's just going to drive people insanity to keep lying, because the truth will be so clear, and you're gonna see it. You understand? So when that purification happens, those veils of illusion will crumble, and so there's going to be a collapse personally and globally, in small ways and increasing ways. The more that people try to resist, the more they see, and then the more that they can no longer have the strength to grip and hold on tightly to these things. Okay. So much here. Very beautiful. And I can tell it to you like this, but things have to unfold. But the idea, the whole point is that the true unfolding is now to begin and ready to start. So you just have to be aware of how it's going to affect you, because if you resist it, may be a little funky for you. All right, so here we have Aquarius, the star card, which represents your sign, the water bearer. And this is a card of hope and promise. So for you, Aquarius, a time of hope and promise is coming forward. A time of, I'm seeing the word cooperation. So notice how the universe is cooperating with you. This is how it's going to show that support to you. This is the Archangel Jophiel, who is an angel of wisdom. Okay, and her name means the beauty of God, but she's an angel of wisdom, and you can call it, she works actually with your crown chakra, your fifth dimensional crown chakra, which is a pale yellow, and her energy is also a pale yellow. And you can call upon Archangel Jophiel to touch you, to touch your crown chakra and open all those 1,000 petals with wisdom, and to connect you to the different stars and planets and stargate. This is like your communication center, switchboard with the universe, right? Connecting with source. And so ask Archangel Jophiel to touch your crown chakra so that you have that clear divine connection. And this is going to help you to get in that flow of abundance where your finances and the things that you need can occur for you and accrue for you. All right, let's take a look at the card. And this is like and again, the star card, this is just coming right after the tower card. So this means sort of similar just how this event is going to be. It takes time to rebuild, but you're going to be on the path of that. You're going to see, you're going to be able to see the horizons, because the aftermath, the clearing of the aftermath, then you start to see the horizons after the debris has settled, and you can start beginning to put your life together again in a way that is positive and the right affirmative. Okay, so here we have the King of Cups, of the water. And this is, in one regard, telling you just to remain calm as things, after this period of adjustment and things are settling. And it's a good time for you to really focus. Okay? So focus on something that you really care about. Now, I saw the word sofa, as I said, focus. So I don't know if there's something that you've been sitting on your couch and thinking about, or something that you've not done and you just kind of benched it or something. But the idea here is that you really just really be calm, really be focused. And also the King of Cups is someone who is like a guide. He's in the midst of a storm. He is that eye of the storm. And you might be called upon to be a leader during this time, to be a leader, Aquarius, a way shower of this path of integrity, and to help people push through their fears. And it's going to work with you in pushing through your own fears as well, except it won't impact you in the same way that it's impacting others. What they're saying, they wrote the word accept. All right, so I send you lots of love and angel blessings. And as they say, keep hope alive, Aquarius. And be of service where you can. And your role in this month is really going to be to help replenish. You have the tools within your soul. You have so much to bring, so much life to offer, ideas. So leadership and development for you. Blessings. Have a beautiful month of August.